Vegan artichokes are on the menu today, and we're going to attempt to make the best vegan artichokes. And here's a couple of things you're going to need. You're going to need a cutting board, you're going to need a chef's knife, a pair of scissors to clip the leaves of the artichokes, 2 artichokes, large or medium, whichever ones you prefer, 2 tablespoons of kosher salt or regular salt if you don't have any kosher, a large pot filled with water, about 4 quarts, or just enough to submerge the artichokes once they're trimmed and ready to go, and then a small plate to weigh them down during the cooking process. And that's really all you need, and we are ready to go and prep the artichokes. Prepping the artichokes. The Dutch oven is already on the stove. I added the salt to the water and it's heating up as we speak. And here's how you prep the artichokes. Wash them, rinse them off to remove any debris, dirt or pesticides. Hopefully you bought them organic, but rinse them off. Nevertheless, people touch them, so you want to make sure they're clean. Put your artichokes down flat on the cutting board, then using your chef's knife, you go about 2 inches from the dip and then just get straight down until you get a straight surface like that. This is what it looks on the inside, and this is how your artichoke's supposed to look. And then you use your scissors and clip off all the tips of each leaf to get off that hard dark end. You go all the way around it, so when you cook them they're not gonna get dark. So there you go. And then once the water is boiling, they're gonna go face down into the pot, and let them cook for about 20 minutes until they're nice and tender in the middle. Now we're going to cook the artichokes. The water is boiling, the salt is in there. All we have to do now is lower the artichokes very carefully into the water. One, as you can see, they float all around it, so we're probably going to want to weigh them down. Number 2, and then we take a plate, or you can use a cloth and just weigh them down. Well, that doesn't really work that well, so we're going to get a little bit of larger plate. And just weigh them down so they stay down. And then now we're going to let them cook for about 20 minutes, and then we're going to test them, see if they're soft on the inside, and once they are, we're going to remove them and cool them. Alright, those artichokes were really large, so I set the timer for 25 minutes, and we're going to go and check if they're ready. I also have made another change. Instead of the plate, I used the cloth to weigh them down, which works a lot better than the plate. So what we're going to do now, again, super careful, we're going to remove the cloth with a pair of tongs, let it drip off for a second, and then just remove that safely to the sink. And now with the wooden pick or a fork, you want to just kind of pierce the end here. If it's nice and soft, they're ready to go, and they are really nice and soft. So we're gonna take them out. You can use either a spoon or a tongue, which is probably the best. Again, let them drip off. Make sure all the water comes out. Set them on a plate. Repeat with the other one. And put it on a plate, put them in the refrigerator and cool them down. So let's finish our artichokes. I have preheated my oven to 400 degrees, so that's going full blast. I have my chef knives, I have a brush, I have my pre-cooked artichokes here. I have a little bit of vegan butter with garlic, parsley, a little bit of Old Bay spice. And then I got a little bit of flavor panko with Parmesan cheese in it. and we are ready to roll. So next step would be to cut the artichokes in half. They're cold now. So here, that's what they look like. You want to take out those middle pieces because they're gonna be kind of tough, so you can leave those. And then what you want to do is just take some of your butter, spread it all over, or use the brush, whichever you like to do, and put it on generously so it can seep in between the leaves. Here you go. And then we do the next one. And all over the stem and everything. There you go. And then we're gonna take some panko crumbs, put some panko crumbs on it, and then we put it in the preheated oven at 400 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes until the panko crumbs are nice and crispy, and you are ready to eat artichokes. Okay, now we had our artichokes baking for exactly 20 minutes at a 400 degree oven, and they are ready to eat. They look delicious, and if you like artichokes, and as you know, I'm more Scandinavian than Italian, so if I like them, everybody will like them. I must say, pretty darn good. And this is the simplest way to make artichokes. I hope you enjoy, and come and visit me again.